So I tried, I don't know how many times it is I've tried to use an alcohol stove, but it just doesn't work out for me. Just, I don't like to fiddle, too much fiddling. I guess I'm just not an alcoholic. I just tried, this Fancy Feast can first, which a lot of you told me I was going to burn the forest down with, which you were probably right. And then a lot of you told me to build this one, which is basically a tomato can which is your pot stand, carbon fiber around it. And that, it burns well. But, all these people on YouTube that are in their basement doing water boils, they come up with this doing like maybe 6 minutes. It'll boil a couple cups of water. Well, I don't know about you, but when I'm backpacking, seldom do I find a basement to sleep in at night. I'm out on the ground someplace. There's a slight breeze, and it blows most of the flame and the heat away from my pot with these because it's just kind of lame heat. It's what I've always said. And really, if you do the math between what you have to carry in alcohol to slowly heat water and what you have to carry in butane, to me, the math just doesn't work out for these things. And I've just, again, given up. Going back to, I told you on the AT, I fell on my pack, broke my, just squished my jet boil, and ended up buying this thing. And everybody said the little wings fall off of it, and they're cheap. Yeah, they're cheap. They're $15 to $17, but I've been using this for a year. It'll heat water in 4 or 5 minutes, maybe faster if I really cranked it up. Very little fiddling, and so I am going back to this. It's called a BRS 3000T or something like that. And it's not bad. It weighs less than an ounce. And again, if you take your fuel cost with alcohol and what you have to carry and what you have to carry it in one of these cans, I don't think there's any competition. This thing's going to win every time. And I'm not telling everybody to use butane, fire sticks, twig fires, alcohol, whatever turns you on. I'm just saying that if you do the math, you'll find out that this is probably going to be the fastest, most efficient. Don't buy the cans, get a filler. They have all kinds of fillers out there. Mine, I carry it with me. It's this big. I can buy butane refills at any hardware store and fill these things to whatever level I want, depending on how many days I'm going to have on my trip. But really, if you're just buying these things outright, they're $5 to $7 for very little fuel. So buy the refills, fill your own, keep smiling. Oh, before I go, I want to I'll put a link below. I got from one of my subscribers today a comment with this link to this site called Breaking Points. And this guy explains much better than I did where your recreation.gov dollars go, or as I say, recreation.gov. Anyway, I appreciate you sending that along to me, and I'll put the link below. I think if you recreate and have to use the permit system a lot for camping, hiking, whatever, you'll want to see this. It explains it very well where your money's going. Keep smiling.